The highways in West Texas stretch out like the gray tongues of some enormous, indifferent creature, straight and unbroken for miles, flanked by dry scrub and mesquite that shiver even when there's no wind. Travis hadn't planned to be on any of them that night. Not really. He'd been running late from a job in Odessa, his beat-up Ford humming under the high beams. And when he'd missed the turnoff for I-20, he found himself on this two-lane stretch that he didn't recognize. The moon was low, almost full, casting the flat land in a silver haze. Travis liked driving at night when he was alone. It made him feel like he could disappear. But tonight, it gave him a creeping sense of exposure, like someone or something was watching from the darkness just beyond the edge of his headlights. The first thing he noticed was the signs. Old rusted markers for towns he didn't remember ever hearing of: Red Hollow, Gage's Bend, Whitlock's Crossing. They appeared in the distance, glowing briefly in the beam before fading again. He felt a flicker of unease. The road should have been deserted, nothing but miles of blacktop and scrub. Yet these signs were alive in a way that felt wrong, almost deliberate. He tried to ignore it, muttering to himself, telling himself he was tired, that the desert played tricks on the mind. The second thing was the car. He had a bad habit of letting it idle on empty, hoping the pump would come before it died. That habit caught up to him on this road. The gauge dipped dangerously low, and by the time he spotted a dim cluster of lights off to the right, he had no choice but to take the exit. A small gas station, the kind that seemed permanently stuck in the 70s, sat at the edge of the asphalt like a sun-bleached diorama. The pumps were empty, cracked, and unkempt, and the building itself leaned slightly, a sagging hunchback against the night. He parked and killed the engine, the silence around him so heavy it pressed against the car. No breeze, no distant trucks. Just quiet, the kind of quiet that doesn't belong anywhere humans inhabit. The neon sign above the station flickered weakly, open, but when he stepped out, the letters buzzed and snapped like dry fire. He walked up to the door. Inside, the fluorescent light flickered in staccato bursts, revealing shelves stocked with dust, old magazines, and cans that looked like they hadn't been touched in decades. A man appeared from behind the counter. Or maybe he had always been there. Travis couldn't tell. He was thin, far too thin, with gray eyes that reflected the light in a way that made them look like small pits. "Evening," he said,